Hi everybody, I'm Buck WSR Weezer, helping put the do in the do-it-yourself, and I'm here today to talk to you about some of the do-it-yourself projects that I've been doing right here inside the 1998 Bounder motorhome made by Fleetwood. I've had this for about 9 months, and when I got this last December, my wife and I put up a video introducing you to the motorhome, sort of the first look video. And if you haven't seen that and want to see some of the before images, then you can click on that link right up there and take a look at that. I wanted to update you on some of the things that I've been able to do here inside the motorhome. I was very excited to pick this up for a very good price, but it needed some work, some updates, some repairs, and we've been doing some of that. I've got other videos of some of the projects that I've done. One of the first things I had to do was to reseal and repair the roof, which was leaking. And I'll put a link to these videos that I've done about these repairs. I'll put it at the end of this video, see if you want to check them out. But we resealed, recoated, repaired the roof. It's been nice and dry ever since. Another thing that I did was I repaired the generator. It wasn't running. It's running beautifully right now, and I've got a video about that. And let's see, the biggest thing that I did just this summer was to get the slide out working. It's got a big 12-foot slide out, which I'll show you in a minute, but it wasn't working. I had to replace the hydraulic pump and hoses, and that was a real learning experience. And again, I have a video on how I repaired that might be interest you. Link to that at the end. But I wanted to show you some of the things that we've done inside the motorhome. So what I want to do is get behind the camera, and I'll just give you a little inside tour and talk you through some of the things that we've done. The first thing will be pretty obvious when I get up, and that is take a look at these captain's chairs. Yeah, we had the captain's chairs reupholstered. Now I had to get somebody else to do that. We unbolted them from the frame while we were doing the floor, took them to a guy who did an excellent job. I can't believe that my wife agreed to let me cover these in white. It's like a boat leather. It's not real leather, but it's really nice. And they turned out fabulously. Give you a side-by-side image if I can of what the old ones looked like compared to the new ones, and I think you'll be as happy with it as I am. So there's the driver's seat that we did, as well as the passenger seat, and there was a third captain's chair that sat right here. Got a little shelf storage unit right there. But I do have that third chair, and right now it's temporarily just sitting here on the slide out. So we got 3 captain's chairs. I'll have to decide if I want to bolt it back down right here or not. I probably will for traveling, but for the time being we haven't put it in. So those are the reupholstered captain's chairs. Really turned out nice. The second big thing we did in here was to put down a new floor. And I'm giving you some shots of that. I first put the floor down on the slide out. You can see we got this nice big slide out. It's 12 or 13 foot wide. And I first began the flooring by putting it on the slide out. And then more recently, when the captain's chairs were removed, we did the rest of it. So we did this all the way back to where that hallway is outside the bathroom. Now I've got renovations in progress, so I can't show you much there. But we also did this same floor all the way in the back in the bedroom. Turned out really nice there too. Now I used it. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's a vinyl plank locked together type flooring, waterproof, and hopefully it'll hold up really well here. And with the slide out open, you can get a feel for how roomy it is. So those were the two main things, the floor and the captain's chairs. But I did a few other things while we were at it. We've done some painting. We took down the old Venetian blinds and valances. My wife's in the process of putting up some new curtains through the slide out area. We got rid of the old sofa bed that was part of this and got another one. Got rid of the standard 2-bench dinette, replaced it with this table. You know what it is when you see these bounders for sale, Craigslist or whatever, you know what? They all look the same, and we kind of wanted to give this our own unique feel and touch. Hence some of these changes to make it truly our own. Another thing I did, which may interest some of you, is I got rid of the big TV up there. And I put up some paneling, really just 1/4-inch plywood, to finish out that storage area. I'm not really much into watching TV, and I can find some other purposes for that space other than that big heavy TV that I no longer really want. Another idea of my wife's that I think has a lot of potential is a curtain that will separate the driving area from the rest of the living area, with the option of opening the curtain like it is now. Now it's not completely done, but we can probably give you a little bit of the feel for it, you know, so it can separate the driving area from the rest of the living area. I don't know, I kind of like the big open feel. Hey, another thing that I've done is we removed the carpeting off of the doghouse. Now the doghouse on these is always a big question on how to remodel them. The carpet was really nasty, just like all of the carpet in here. But that is such an unusual shape. The doghouse is such an unusual shape that it's hard to know what to do to recover it. And we've gotten away from the carpet, so I don't really think I want to carpet it. We had attempted to put down this leather type, fake leather vinyl product over it, but it just didn't look good. So that's still undecided. Honestly, what I'm thinking is maybe just work hard to remove all the adhesive off of that fiberglass, prime it, and paint it. We'll see. Paint's very renewable. If it gets dirty, scuffed, scratched up, you just recoat it. So it's kind of easy that way, but the jewelry's still out on that. So those are some of the major projects that we've done so far in the interior, and you can see it's coming together in a nice way. I'm in the process now of redoing the kitchen area. There's a stove sitting on the floor, and we want to put on a new countertop and new sink, new faucet. So it's still a work in process. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Open to your ideas, suggestions, comments if you have any. And just want to thank you for vicariously joining us in this little project that we're doing together. It's Buck WSR Weezer, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.